I am joined with Dominik Meichtry. Dominik is a 3-time Olympic swimmer for the Swiss team, but today his role is a little bit different. Today he is swim husband of Jessica Hardy. Dom, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. Thanks for having me. And Carolyn, yourself, and Ariana are doing such a great job.
Oh, thank
I got to commend
you.
you for that.
All right, so I think this is going to be my biggest challenge. Dom and Jess are one of my good friends, so I got to pull it together for this interview. So let's keep it professional, Dom.
Let's do it.
So you're here at the Olympic trials. How many of the Olympic trials in the U.S. have you been to now?
I've been to 3. So I was the one in 2008, 2012, and then this time. So 3 different times, but every time is equally as impressive.
Now, what's the difference between our Olympic trials and the Olympic trials for Switzerland?
All right, so I was actually talking to my parents because they flew in for this meet too to
amazing.
support Jess. And so at Swiss Olympic Trials, we have maybe 500 athletes that compare, so
Wow.
a lot less compared to the 1,400 that are here. And
Right.
we have maybe, if half of those parents show up for it, I think it'd be good. In Switzerland, swimming just doesn't have that kind of reputation as it does in the States.
Sure.
In the summer it's usually soccer or football, and in the winter it's skiing. So it's just a little different. But yeah, it's awesome to be here.
So now, you were a swimmer, you swam at Cal, you're an Olympian, 3 times there, but now you're sitting in the stands and you're watching your wife compete. What are you like in the stands? What are your emotions? Are you cheering? Are you quiet? What is your role in the stands?
Well, I'll be sitting next to Jess's parents and my parents. I'm gonna be really, really quiet. Because I know what it's like as an athlete.
Sure.
And now, being in this role as a husband and not really having my fingers in the pool anymore,
Sure.
It's just a whole different ballgame. So I'm finally kind of realizing what I put my parents through for a little while.
Yes.
And so, when Jess is competing abroad, I wake up super early in the morning so I can support her the best I can. But I'll be probably really quiet. And to be completely honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if I just go into a little corner myself and just watch the race on my own and not around anyone that I know.
Now, do you get more nervous watching her than you did competing yourself?
I think now I do.
Okay.
Just because I know those 2 roles. I think that it's just I have no hand in it,
Exactly.
And that's what's nerve-wracking.
And all you can do is support her and just be
throw
there
as
for
much
her.
good voodoo at her as possible.
I love it. All right, so let's talk about when swimmers go through a taper. Like my mom used to joke, she's like, Kaylin, I can't stand you on taper, you're way too hyper. What is Jess like? Because I had all this energy, you're saving, you're getting ready for a big race. What is Jess like when she's tapering?
Jess she's just spastic. She has so much energy inside of her. And I mean, you know her personally too. I mean, if it's taper or not, I mean, she's all over the place in a good way, of course. During taper, I think that she just needs to be careful that she doesn't hurt herself.
Sure.
I always would joke that I want to put her in bubble wrap because she always has a tendency to start swinging her arms and all of a sudden she's hitting like the kitchen table by accident or something. It's like, what's going on? But we try. So this past week, we took our dog Duke for walks every night to make sure, and we did that together just to clear our heads a little bit and, spend some quality time with each other.
All right, so we only have time for one more question. I know we could talk all day. This is a really, really important question. All right, you ready? If you and Jess got on the blocks right now, you versus Jess, 50 breaststroke, who would win?
Oh, not a question, she would, but I got a good story. So when was it? It was on Friday morning. We went to the Belmont in Long Beach, and Jess asked me if I wanted to race a 15 meters sprint, just pushing off the wall. So I was like, all right, I mean, I got nothing to lose here. So we did it, and she's like, were you even trying? So I'm like, are you kidding me? This is so embarrassing. Yeah, of course I was trying. Like, you weren't trying. You're just making a show out of this. So she beat me hands down, and I think she's feeling pretty good. She's nervous, but she's happy to be here at her fourth Olympic trials.
We're so excited to watch her. Thank you for being here today. We'll definitely be rooting for Jess.
Thanks for having me.